What happens when you're cast away by the very people who once called you family? When the sun is too hot, your strength is gone, and your child is gasping for breath. What does God do then? Cut to visuals. Barren wilderness, cracked earth, heat mirages. Hagar falls to her knees. This is the mysterious, aching story of Hagar and her son Ishmael, of rejection, of silence, of a moment when all seemed lost. But heaven was watching, before the wilderness, before the exile, before the tears. Hagar was just a girl from Egypt, a servant in the house of a woman named Sarai. But when Sarai's womb remained barren, she made a choice that would change Hagar's life forever. Cut to Sarai offering Hagar to Abram. She gave Hagar to Abram, not as a wife, not as an equal, but as a vessel. And Hagar conceived. Music shifts, tension builds. And with that, the balance of power shifted. Sarai burned with jealousy. Hagar held her head high, too high for a servant, and the household turned into a battlefield. Seeing Hagar fleeing into the wilderness, breathless, tears running. But the wilderness was not the end. A voice met her there, a messenger from heaven. Angel, Hagar, servant of Sarai, where have you come from? And where are you going? And there, beside a lonely spring, she named him Hagar, Elroy, the God who sees me. Years passed, and then Isaac was born, the promised son, the miracle child, and suddenly Ishmael became the shadow. Seeing Ishmael laughing innocently with Isaac, Sarah watching from a distance, her expression hardens. Sarah saw the boy laughing, and rage filled her heart. Not just jealousy, but fear. Fear that Ishmael would share the inheritance. Sarah, drive them away, that slave woman and her son. They will not share in Isaac's future. Seeing Abraham, torn, sitting in the dark, face in hands. Then God speaks. God, do not be distressed. Listen to Sarah. For I will make Ishmael a great nation. At dawn, Hagar was awakened. No warning, no goodbye, a skin of water, a loaf of bread, and silence. She walks away with Ishmael. Abraham watches from afar, but does not follow. The water ran out. The heat grew harsher. And Ishmael, once playful and strong, began to fade. Seeing Hagar stumbling, Ishmael's breath shallow, his eyes closing, and Hagar did what no mother should ever have to do. Visual, she lays Ishmael beneath a bush, turns away, walks a distance. Hagar, sobbing, let me not see the boy die. This was more than thirst, more than heat. It was abandonment, betrayal, despair, montage flashbacks. Sarah giving her to Abraham, Hagar carrying Ishmael with pride, the angel at the well saying God sees her, Abraham handing her water without a word. Was it all a lie? Suddenly, silence breaks. A voice from heaven. Angel, Hagar, what troubles you? She lifts her face, eyes wide. Angel, do not be afraid. God has heard the cry of the boy. Get up, take him by the hand, for I will make him a great nation. Seeing Hagar slowly rises, looks around, then gasps. Visual, a well glimmers nearby, hidden before a miraculous spring of water. Was the well always there? Or did God open her eyes? Seeing, she runs to it, draws water, gently pours it into Ishmael's mouth. In the place of death came life. In the wilderness came a well. Ishmael would grow not in a palace, but in the wilderness. A skilled archer, a man of the desert. The boy once left to die would become the father of nations. Cut to the promise from Genesis 21. God, I will make him into a great nation. Soft music swells. Hagar and Ishmael stand at the edge of the desert looking out. Sometimes God allows us to be cast away so that he alone can be the one to pick us up. When no one else sees your tears, God sees. When you've been thrown into the wilderness, he will make a well. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. Elroy still sees. Final shot, water rippling in the well, a small reflection of the sky above. If this story moved you, share it with someone who needs to know God sees their pain too. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. God sees me.